Luke, you know, it's interesting. I know when the Bloomberg Live team dreamed up this conversation, we thought it'd be dominated by inflation. And here we are. It's the banking crisis, as we just heard, that's taken center stage. And Francine and John teed us up really perfectly, because I actually want to start where they left off as to whether this crisis is over yet. What do you think?
So no would be my answer. Sorry, John, if he's left.
Okay, perfect. Panel over.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, again, depending what you define by crisis, I think that we will have a significant number of more banks that will not exist 12, 24 months from now that exist today. Which ones will be taken over? Which ones will have a shotgun marriage as we had at the weekend? Which ones will disappear of their own accord? That's a question. Clearly, the central banks and regulators are trying to stop things disappearing of their own accord, but I mean, the shotgun wedding is all with us. I came in this morning and the headline was, oh, you know, it's all great at First Republic. The shares are up 30%. Yesterday, it's all over. And you're like, the miracle of compounding is just to remind everybody. So it was up 30% yesterday, yay. But that means that it was, as opposed to being down 90%, it's now down 87%. Right? I mean, 30% when you're down 90% is really nothing.
Is that where the risk is when you say that some banks might not exist? Is that where you're looking toward these more American regional banks? Or is it another Credit Suisse type bank that, at least at one point, was one of the most systematically important?
So it definitely applies to smaller. So whether it's regional banks in the US, it's challenger banks in the UK, it's, you know, in the end, what this has all reminded us is in the modern world where everybody's got a phone in their pocket, and if they want to move all their money from A to B, you can do it while listening to me, and you probably won't even miss anything I say in the time it takes you to move all your money from bank A to bank B. What that means is that you know, at any time of stress, people are going to move their money to one of the banks that they think the government is behind. And that means the deposit base of any of the smaller banks becomes flighty. And the moment you've got, you know, banking doesn't work if you haven't got a stable deposit base, as we've just seen. And they are naturally less stable now.